top. Spun by Gary, got into the paint, rises up off the window. Tapped up! Worthington throws it down, and the bench goes crazy. My goodness. Oh, they love that. Paulo went all the way down the baseline.
That's gotta be number one on the top play, bro. That's gotta be number one.
No doubt, that's number one.
No, he owns the whole top five with that. No, that's not. Dude, top five plays. Nah, that's number one. Number one. Number one play. Number one.
Juice taking on Lehigh Carrier Dome, and a terrific afternoon. Whoops, and that one stuffed in by Worthington. Even Worthington with a basket.
And Mark Williams back there is celebrating.
Tapped up! Worthington throws it down, and the bench goes crazy. My goodness. Oh, they love that. Paulo went all the way down the baseline.
All right, my guy Keaton over here. Hey, how you get after that putback? Man, you got me jumping out the gym.
Yeah, man, I feel pretty good, you know. It's an average dunk for me, you know. That was good.
Hey.
Just went out, played hard, you know, did what I could. Caught one, so.
I mean,
good.
stay tuned. That's all year right there.
Wild week. For a while, you didn't know who Duke was going to play, but you knew they'd play hard and play well, and they certainly have. As they're going to beat the Phoenix by 31. 87-56, the final score as the final 2 seconds drift off. And the Blue Devils close out non-conference play with a 31-point win over the Phoenix.
One of the things that I've learned over almost 50 years as a head coach is how disjointed a college basketball season is. You know, it's 2 semesters, there's exams, there's a Christmas break. It's not like a spring sport or a fall sport where you have continuity. And as a result of being disjointed like that, you keeping them in condition, keeping them fresh, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, is a challenge. And we're coming off of one of our breaks, where a break of competition, not a break of action, where you're in exams for 2 weeks or putting papers, projects, things together. And people have different schedules. They also stay up later. They have more stress. Mentally, it wears you out, mentally and emotionally. And we try to keep them in some level of shape physically, which also helps them kind of have a release during that period. And now you try to bring them back to a certain level of competitive conditioning in order to be at your best. And it changes year to year. And I thought we have done a pretty good job of it. And but we'll see as the season goes along. It's a challenge. That's an opponent. You know, you have scheduled opponents. You know, breaks in action and keeping them in condition that's an opponent.
So Urban drives, forgot the basketball. Williams, an outlet pass for Roach, driving in, put it off the window, count it for 2. Took some contact as well.
You know, having a compact number of games is something we put together. One, because you only have so much time to put together a 31-game season before ACC tournament. And with the 2-week break with exams, and we felt we might have had a conference game the first weekend of December, but we didn't have that. I think it's good to have the games in a row. The guys are excited. We play at a fast pace. You can kind of work yourself into a higher level of conditioning before we play our first ACC game against Virginia Tech.
He's got it, facing up on Bates Jones. Tried to throw it up top. Baker took it away. Now a hit ahead for Moore. Racing down court to lay it in. Madlock, guarded by Keels up top, trying to get by him. Can't, and it's stolen by Banchero. A run out. Look out, a right-handed stop.
Well, I was really pleased with our effort against South Carolina State, and that we played fast, hard. Everyone who comes in here is going to play hard. Their team has really done a good job this year of starting to build a culture. Coach Madlock has introduced a really high-level style of play, and they played us hard. Obviously, we have more talent, but I thought it was a good, hard game, and we pushed the ball. We shared it. The only thing we didn't do is rebound defensively, but overall good, and we got a lot of minutes. I thought, especially for Bates. Bates really played well, and AJ. And AJ's had 2 great weeks of practice, so he's getting there. And 2 years of not playing, and then having that serious injury in the fall. Yeah, that kid has really had a lot to make up for, but he's doing a great job.
To the right of Griffin, 3 to shoot. Thought about a step back, gonna have to fire. He will, and hit.
A.J. Griffin at the shot clock buzzer, nothing but net.
Hey, I'm here with ISO A.J. Griffin, deep ball Griffin. How you feeling out there tonight?
Man, I was just having fun, really. It's so much fun balling with these guys. I mean, it's really just a fun year. I'm just having fun, to be honest.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's freshman sensation, A.J. Griffin.
Well, A.J. is still very much a player that's developing who he's going to be, and understanding the level of physicality that he can use. You know, he's got a great athletic body, and he's a hard worker and a great kid. But you got to learn how to use that, you know, and he's learning that. His play is becoming more physical. You know, he could be an outstanding rebounder, but the thing he does do as well as anyone on the team is shoot the ball, and he can shoot it from a distance with ease. And against South Carolina State, I thought he did that. If he can do that, I mean, he's like another starter on the team, and somebody that we don't have. And I'm especially proud of my team and how they've been in support of one another, not just AJ, but how happy they are with the successes that each guy has. And like with Bates, when Keenan dunked the ball against South Carolina State, there's a camaraderie on our team that is very, very genuine, and I love that, and it helps when guys are developing to have that a jealous-free zone, an environment where you know that everyone in the room wants you to do well. That doesn't happen. I wish it would happen a hell of a lot more in our society.
Duke All Access is brought to you by Gatorade. Greatness starts with G. By Continental Tire, proud supporter of Duke Blue Devils basketball. And by Coke Zero Sugar. Best Coke ever?
Wow, this new Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever?
No!
Yes!
No!
Yes!
No!
Yes!
Okay, I'm gonna try it first.
Yes! I need to try it first.
Together, let's celebrate the big occasions and the little moments, the firsts and forevers. This holiday, shop Reed's Jewelers and Reeds.com to find the perfect gift to celebrate your life's moments. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
Hard to wrap, easy to give. The Steel Holiday Gift Guide has something for everyone on your list. Real Steel. Find yours.
I need to try it first.
You're made to move. And now it's time to get things done. you're in the driver's seat, chasing green lights and open roads. And you know those roads like the back of your hand. You're shaped by where you've been, but you're always looking forward with confidence. Continental Tire, for what you do.
It's bow time. If the workday's over but your family's hunger is gearing up for the night shift, drop a big bow box on it. Cause with 12 Supremes, biscuits, fixins, and tea, you can clock out and still enjoy a delicious dinner. It's bow time.
Fuel your grind with Gatorade's proven formula and the right blend of electrolytes to help you on your journey to greatness.
AJ on the drive into the paint to the left of Blakes. A 3-ball is good. Jalen Blakes knocks it down, and it's 92-67.
What's up, Bull City? It's your boy AJ. I'm here with Jalen Blakes. Say what's up.
What up, boys?
Yeah, today we about to be learning more about my teammate. What's one thing that you look forward to going to this year?
I'm looking forward to getting on the court with my teammates, but also interacting with Duke fans, winning a national championship with my brothers on the court.
Why you chose to come here and play for Coach K?
For me, is that you want to play against the best and be taught by the best. So obviously playing for the GOAT, it's a great opportunity, and also being a part of the last class, but also academically and athletically, it's second to none. So it was a great opportunity, a no-brainer why I chose to come to Duke.
You play with a lot of heart, so where does that come from?
My parents, my family, but I'm also extremely competitive. My goal is to win every single time I'm on the court, and I think that's something that Duke fans want, and also something that my teammates want.
With the year coming up, what type of shoes are you going to be rocking this year?
J-Book is not a sneakerhead, but I may go with the Kyries.
You gotta be look fresh. You about to be on ESPN.
Yeah, I know.
So when you're not on the court, what do you like to do on your off time?
I like to watch Hulu, Netflix, hang out with my friends, call my family, beat AJ and Apollo and 2K. So if anyone wants to play me, I'll put bread on it, but AJ can't beat me.
Bro, you gotta drop your gamer tag. Say it.
You gotta come to my spot. You gotta come to my spot.
Bet. What's your all-time favorite movie then?
It was Remember the Titans. Very elite movie.
Old school?
Old school movie.
What's one of your favorite shows you've been watching lately?
Right now I'm watching Snowfall, but recently my favorite show has been Money Heist, Breaking Bad, How to Get Away with Murder. If you have free time, definitely tune into those shows.
What's your favorite sports team?
I'm Philly all the way because of my dad, so the Eagles and the 76ers will win the NBA Finals next year.
Favorite Duke player of all time here?
I'm from Jersey, so it has to be Kyrie, 100%.
That's a wrap. Duke playing. It's your boy AJ.
JB.
Bull City.
Joey on the drive, got inside, kicks it out for a Blake's 3. Count it.
Well, we're happy that Jalen had an opportunity to have extended minutes against South Carolina State and during the week. And, one thing that is tough for him, he has to run our second unit. But when he's in a game with our other players during a regular contest, that's not what he really does. So it's tougher for him to get a defined role. I do think the extended playing time helps him. He's a tough competitor, and can play really good defense. And the more and more he learns to value the ball, and just make easy decisions, make the simple play, you're going to see him progress. But look, he's a hard worker and he's going to be a really good player here.
Coach K's legacy moments.
Nolan feet up to Allen, who will roll in, smack it down with a right hand, and yell out in front of the Duke bench. That's it. Head coach Mike Krzyzewski with win number 1,000 to Duke. It comes in a 99-69 victory over Utah Valley, and Coach K once again does something that no one has done. First Division I men's college basketball coach with 1,000 wins at one school.
I know the car accident wasn't technically your fault.
But we,
as the insurance company,
deny this claim.
We might fix your car.
But medical bills?
Pain and suffering?
Lost wages?
You're asking for a lot.
Oh, you've got a lawyer.
This conversation is over.
Tell the insurance company you mean business. Call on the Hurt Line, the law offices of James Scott Farron, right now.
This year, let Ford help make your holidays even brighter. Get holiday ready with Ford. Now get a 2021 F-150 with 0% financing for 60 months plus 500 retail bonus cash. Get holiday ready only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Together, let's celebrate the big occasions and the little moments. The firsts and forevers, the birthdays and the babies, the new jobs and the jobs well done. Let's celebrate others and celebrate ourselves, because every milestone matters, and we promise to be with you for every one of them. This holiday, shop Reed's Jewelers and Reeds.com to find the perfect gift. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
Hard to wrap, easy to give. Check out the battery-powered AK Homeowners Series with sets starting at $199.99. Find something for everyone on your list. Find yours at SteelDealers.com.
Duke Basketball 360 with Chris Spatola, presented by Continental Tire, proud supporter of Duke Blue Devils basketball.
What a start to the year for the junior Wendell Moore. He's been one of the most consistent, productive players on a top 25 team in the country. He's got a triple-double on the year. You go back to that Army game, he had 19, 10, and 10. He's got multiple 20-point games so far this season, and he's been Duke's most consistent player. He's gone through an old-school progression. You know, he's a junior now. There was a time where players who came into college as freshmen and sophomores, they were allowed to go through the process. Wendell Moore came in with a big-time reputation out of Charlotte, North Carolina, and he struggled at times through his freshman and sophomore year, and there was a time where that was okay. But going into his junior season, which is where for a long time the light came on for college players, he committed to his body in the offseason. He took a leadership mantle with this team that he really hasn't taken up to this past summer. I think sometimes taking that leadership mantle, if you're doing it the right way, it makes you better. He's just been overall a more consistent, productive guy in every facet, scoring it, passing it, defensively, getting teammates involved. What a start to the year Wendell Moore has had. He's gone through that old school progression that used to be the norm in college basketball, and you love to see it.
Under 6 minutes now. Wendell on the drive. Came free! Oh, a right-handed flush.
That puts him at 20, the lead back at 20, and Wendell Moore has taken over the second half of this game.
Wendell's really had potentially an All-American year thus far. You know, he has impacted the game in every phase of the game. You know, offensively with scoring, rebounding, and assisting. I mean, he has a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio. He's been our leader out on the court, and he's defended. He's been terrific. He's been our most consistent player at a high level, and hopefully he can stay healthy and continue to do this.
Moore on the left, got inside, righty runner, got it! My goodness! Moore is taken over. Nice ovation right now at Cameron Indoor Stadium as the 22nd head football coach is being introduced. Mike Elko is named the head coach on Friday. Was introduced yesterday at press conference. Comes from Texas A&M, was the defensive coordinator there under Jimbo Fisher. Previously was at Notre Dame, spent some time at Wake Forest as well, underneath Dave Clawson, as Mike Krzyzewski goes out and welcomes Mike Elko to the Duke family.
Okay, and I believe that now is the time for Duke football. Okay, the Duke brand is nationally recognized as a brand of excellence. The combined accomplishments of this university in academics and athletics is truly unparalleled. Okay, we have a world-renowned faculty. We have an amazing group of coaches that have achieved nothing short of greatness in their fields. The amount of ACC championships and national championships that this university has brought to Durham is amazing. And now it's time for football to get on that level. It's time for football to hold its end of the bargain and elevate itself to being a national brand and a nationally recognized program. Okay, I cannot wait to pour every ounce of energy and passion that I have for this great game into this program and this university. I'm so looking forward to this opportunity. I'm grateful for every opportunity I've been given along the way, but this one is special, and this one is the time. I'm so excited to be your new head football coach. I cannot wait to roll up my sleeves to go to work, and I'm just super excited to be here and be part of this family.
Well, we want to welcome Mike Elko and his family to our Duke family. You know, he's going to get all the support of everyone here and find out that Duke Athletics is a family. And in saying that, let's understand that the Cutcliffe family is still part of our family. You know, well over a decade, they've made the sacrifices that were necessary to improve our football program, and now Mike and his family are taking over, and it's up to us to give them as much support as possible and make them feel at home right away as he builds his program.
Fuel your grind with Gatorade's proven formula and the right blend of electrolytes to help you on your journey to greatness.
You're made to move. And now it's time to get things done. You're in the driver's seat, chasing green lights and open roads. And you know those roads like the back of your hand. You're shaped by where you've been, but you're always looking forward with confidence. Continental Tire, for what you do.
This year, let Ford help make your holidays even brighter. Get holiday ready with Ford. Now get a 2021 F-150 with 0% financing for 60 months plus $500 retail bonus cash. Get holiday ready only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
I need to try it first.
Vintage Duke.
Tatum makes a shot, dives down inside, dunks it right open.
Well, one of my favorite Coach K memories was actually at the end of the Elite Eight game. Every coach was subbing everybody out, and I ran to the sideline, and to kind of give you perspective on how much in the moment Coach always is, and it's contagious. I remember we hugged, and he whispered in my ear how proud he was, and just how much he was happy for me that I was able to do that at home. I think the idea of being in that moment, being headed to the championship, and for him to stop and think about my situation and where my mind could have gone, it really said a lot about who he was internally and how he saw everybody. Coach made it very clear, and he was very good at making everything personal. which resonated with a lot of guys, and it's one of the reasons why everybody sees him as a great leader, because his leadership style is very versatile, and it's one where it crosses many platforms. And that night, it was one that crossed mine, and that was one moment that I'll be very appreciative of.
Here's a drive down inside by Wiltshire, just ran all over Tyus Jones, intercepted pass at the other end. Matt Jones with the lay-in and a 14-point lead and 43 seconds left.
Keels on the right, pulls from distance. And it's short. The rebound tapped. Griffin had it. Can he save it? Lobs it up top. Roach will have it. To the left and Baker. A touch pass for Griffin. His three. Good! Saved the possession. Buried the three. And the lead is 14.
Baker to the corner for Griffin. His coach says he's got just about as soft a touch as you could have, and he illustrates it on his first shot from the floor right there.
And with less than 3.5 minutes to go, App State in that hang-on mode. Here's Williams with the stop. His first bucket of the first half. This is that danger zone that Duke always seems to have opponents in. And swatted away by Williams on the block. Moore on the attack. He slams it. Danger zone indeed. Blake's up top. Spun by Gary. Got into the paint. Rises up off the window. Tapped up! Worthington throws it down. And the pitch goes crazy. My goodness. Oh, they love that. Follow it all the way down the baseline.
Well, non-conference schedule has been a good one. You know, we've traveled, been in two amazing arenas in Madison Square Garden and in T-Mobile in Las Vegas. Played two great opponents, two top 10 opponents. Went on the road, and after being in Vegas, went on the road again, which simulates stuff that you're going to have to do during the conference season. And we're not able to beat Ohio State. We had teams really play hard in different styles against us at home, and overall, you know, it was two condensed periods, 8 games in 22 days, and then this past week of being condensed. But overall, good. I mean, really good. And remember, we're coming off. We didn't make the NCAA tournament last year, and we have a whole new team. And I think these guys have represented us really well.